Hello my friends, welcome back to Divine Designs 24. My name is Tammy. Welcome to my channel. We're going to make some dominoes today. We are a dominoes family. We like playing dominoes, so I thought I would make up a couple sets of these. And these are by Resin. I will put the link in the show notes. I have some resin made up here. Let me get my glove back on. I had to take it off in order to get the phone ready. Okay, so I'm going to do these in silver. This one here, I'm going to do in silver and gold. I'm not sure how much resin it's going to take. So we'll mix up some silver and gold here. I probably made way too much, but that's okay. I have things I can put it in. All right. So let's get some gold here. I'll get that mixed up. Hope you guys are all doing good, having a great day. As I drop gold in there. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video I did. That was so much fun making that beach scene in the ocean, but that took me a long time to do. I was beginning to wonder because I had to do it all in layers to get all the effects, and it took me several days, but it was fun to do. Let's get just a little bit more in here. I like to have a lot of glitter. Because we're going to do half of these in gold and then the other half in silver. But now I gotta pick out the gold specks I just dropped in here. Okay. See how we want to do this. Because then once I'm all done, then I'll go through and mark all the little dots. I thought gold and silver would be kind of pretty. I'll do a couple sets of these because I want to do one with glitter, a set with glitter, then I will do a set with maybe something in them. We'll see. Even if I just use alcohol inks and stuff and make them look really pretty. I haven't decided yet because that's the way I go. I just kind of go as I move along. Sometimes I change my mind right in the middle of doing things. Okay. To add some more to this one. All right. another batch of gold. These are actually taking up more than I thought they would. Okay. These are going to be pretty though. I don't want to hold it over top of those because I don't want gold in where I want the silver to be. Okay. Get this one filled up. Looks good. Do this one. I don't know about you guys, but we have a family that loves to play games. Either card games, dominoes. Always something. And beans, I dropped gold in this one. I might as well put some in there. Boy, I thought I made a lot of resin. I don't think I'm going to have enough to do this. We'll see. I'm probably going to have to make up another batch. I've never made these before. These are brand new. I just bought them. So I thought, well, I would bring you along while I made these up. Yes, I'm definitely going to have to make another batch. So, but I think doing silver and gold is going to be pretty. And I might have little gold flakes with my silver, but that's all right. It's the way it goes. Okay, so that one's good. Get this one filled. Well, I made 6 ounces. And that does, it's going to do about half. So this is going to be probably about 12 ounces to do the whole thing. Didn't quite do that right, but that's okay. It still come out all right. just going to add a little extra to this one just to fill it up. All right, we'll get some silver made up here, and then I'll have to make some more resin. These are really gonna look pretty together. Silver and gold. Oops, I just dropped a little silver in the gold. That's all right. Adds a little character. Set my arm in some, and I gotta get that off my arm right away. Don't want it on my skin. All right, there we go. Now, let's make up some more silver here. These are going to be really, really pretty. Then I'll have to look and think about how I'm going to do the other ones. All right. Now I gotta get the gold out of this one. Maybe. There might be a little gold mixed in with a couple silvers. But that just adds some character. 6 ounces was not enough. Let me do this one. I'm gonna have to make some more resin. Okay. I can get this poured in, just add more resin over top of it. I might be able to fill another one. Okay, let me get some more resin made up. I don't need much. I only have 5 more to fill, so I'll be right back. All right, I got some more made up. Put my glove back on. And we'll get these stirred up. Oops. This poured in. I get this stirred up really good. All right. Okay, there's a couple more here. Oh, 3 more. Okay, 1 more. Okay. I've got my heat mat going. And we're gonna let these set. I'm gonna put my extra in something else, and I'll show you what I do with that. And we're gonna let these sit and set up, and I will be back so we can paint the dots. We're back. I am demolding these. I did these 2 here, 1 silver, 1 gold. You can see what they look like. And all I'm going to do is demold all these, and then, because that's what they look like. You can't read the, see little dots on them. So I'm going to take these all out. I'm going to put the black ink in all the dots. And then we can do another batch. So we'll set that one off to the side. So I know how much resin to make now. These are really pretty. I love the silver and gold. And I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do the next one. Because we'll do 2 different kinds. We'll do the silver and gold and glitter, and then we're going to do another one. But I haven't decided what I'm going to do in that one yet. So we'll get these all all filled in. Get the cat back off of here. Okay. Now I'll try to see that what they are. At least you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just filling in all the circles so that way you can see what the numbers are on these. This one's a double 3. And I'll fast forward you through this while I'm doing these. All right, we're going to come back and I'm going to make up some more resin and we're going to do another set in a different kind. So we'll be back. We are back. We're going to do another set here. And this one here, I decided that we're going to do a red, white, and blue one for 4th of July. I just have to make sure I got everything all out of here. I think I do now. I still keep finding little silver specks from our last one. Okay, so I'm going to get my heat mat going here because this is gonna, got my heat mat going. I'm gonna spray these with some alcohol and help not getting any bubbles in there. So, and I left my colors over here. So I bought some red and some blue. So we're going to put red in one, and we're going to put blue in the other one. And I like to use lots and lots of glitter, so you'll see that. Leave them over here in case I gotta add some more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do these in red and blue, and then when I go to do the dots, I'm going to do it in white. So they'll be red, white, and blue. Get this in here good. Ooh, these are going to be so pretty. All right. I still keep finding some floaties in here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run some blue in here. And then some red. So some of them have more blue, some of them have more red. That's okay. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for it just to look pretty. But I don't want one color to take over more than the other. Just kind of mix it up. This is mixing them pretty good. It's got pretty much half and half here. Then I can go through and top them off and see which ones need more color. Very, very pretty. I don't want to take these to the very top of these because I don't really want to round them out at the top, because dominoes have to lay flat on the table, and these will be the bottom. I just want them all the same height, same thickness. I think these would be very, very pretty. Because no matter what I do here to try to make it half and half, resin is going to move around, and resin's going to do what resin does. So they mix up a little bit. That is just fine. That's what I'm looking for. I just want the two colors because then I'm going to do the dots on them in white. And this would be a really neat set to have for 4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day, Flag Day, whatever day you want to make it. Just a very patriotic one. And I made a little bit too much resin, but that's okay, because I can do something else patriotic with the red and blue. Maybe throw a little white in there. Well, that looks pretty good. I think these are looking, I got the thickness about right on all these. Let's see here. Take this and just kind of mix up some of that red and blue, kind of incorporate together. I got the heat mat going, so this won't take long for these to harden up. There we go. And let's see here. Get rid of the bubbles that are on there. All right, I'll put these in something, and then we'll be back when these are all done, and then we'll put some white on for the dots. It'll be nice and patriotic. We'll be right back. We are back for the finished product. I got some of them taken out of here, and this is what they'll look like when they're all done. Aren't those beautiful? And I just need to go through and take off the edges. And just to let you know, these edges here can get very sharp. And I was taking these out, and I hit one of these with my thumb, and I sliced my thumb. So these can be very sharp. It's more than a paper. I got more than a paper cut. And then I got some of these made up. Let me find some that are, I'm gonna make these into magnets. They're little butterflies that are red, white, and blue. I'm trying to hope you can see these okay. This will be a pendant, and I'll put a bail on that. This one I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a pendant or if I'm gonna make it a magnet. I haven't decided yet. Here's another one. There's another, I just went through, I had a whole bunch of red, white, and I had a bunch of red and blue left. I made up a little more resin and made some white so I can mix these up. And I can just make little pendants and stuff out of them. Aren't those cute? So I can make pendants, I can make some magnets. So I'll see what I'm gonna do. I got these sitting here just waiting for me to do something with them. After I'm all done, I'll take pictures of them and I'll show you what I made with those. Okay, so we'll finish these up. And what I'm doing is I'm just going through and putting the white inside all the little holes and the line. So let's see, this one needs a little bit more. Sometimes you get like little air bubbles in them, and you just gotta put a little more in there. They're really simple to do. So those ones there are done. We'll put those up there. So then all I do is just take my pen and make little circles. Paint the line. So now I will have some patriotic dominoes and butterflies and pendants and can never have too much patriotic stuff. But these are really going to be cute. So I'm going to finish these up. I have a whole nother pack here to take out. I'll get some magnets done and some pendants done. And I'll take pictures of everything. And then we'll be all set. So I'm going to finish these up, take pictures of everything when they're done, and then we'll be back. Dominoes are done. So here is all the red, white, and blue ones. And then we got the gold and the silver ones. So we got two different sets here. We got patriotic, we got the gold and silver. Hope you can see them. I got kind of squished together here. So let's separate them so you can kind of see what they are. But yep, they turned out beautiful. I'm happy with both sets. No complaints about either one. If I separate them here, you might be able to see them a little better. I'm hoping you can see these down here all right. Get these scooted up a little bit. Get these scooted up so you can see them. I am so happy with these. I did go through with my deburring tool and went through and got all the backs of these. And then I made a pendant out of this one. Let me get a paper towel and see if you can see them better with a paper towel. So there is that one. So there's one pendant. Here's one with a heart. And here's one with a smaller heart. Here is a magnet, a butterfly magnet, and another one. And these are all ones over here that I have to go through and deburr the backs of them, and then change it, and then put the backs on them for magnets. And then if I'm gonna have to decide what I want to do. This one here, I don't know. This one didn't turn out very shiny, and I don't know why. So I might have to go over this with something and see. But that didn't turn out very shiny. Like this one here is nice and shiny. So I'll turn the shiny ones independent. The other ones I'm gonna have to see if I have to go over them with some resin. I'll figure it out. But anyways, I will take some pictures of these, and I have my on the side. I'm so glad these turned out so good. I was trying to decide what colors to do. I love the gold and silver, and I love the patriotic, and now I have all kinds of pendants and jewelry and some magnets. And so I want to thank you guys for coming. Give me a thumbs up, my boo-boo thumb. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment or what you think of the dominoes and my pendants and magnets I made. And don't forget to subscribe. But I have my drawing in July. I believe it's July 16th. I have to double check. Because I changed it. It was on the 6th of every month, and I changed it to the 16th. I wanted to move it to the middle of the month. So the drawing, you have to subscribe, you have to like, and you have to leave me a comment, and then go over to my email at divinedesigns24@yahoo.com and leave me a message stating that you did all 3 of those things, and you'll be in a drawing, and you'll win something that I have made in the last 30 days before the drawing. So I will see you guys next time.